You can't change your beliefs about the little things that you want to change your beliefs about, or a relationship or money or job or whatever, if you can't change your overall foundational blanket beliefs that are affecting everything.
That's easy.
Hey guys, I'm Jasmine. Welcome to my channel, Manifest Fast with Jasmine. For 12 years, I've been pretty obsessed with learning about manifestation. I have figured it out recently on a whole new level, and I have manifested things that are bigger, and I'm so much more deliberate and so much more on point. I feel like I get everything that I want, and the way that I feel in my journey is so much more concrete and consistent than ever before. And yet the manifestations are also there. It's not just the inner manifestation, it's also the outer manifestations. And this all began with a quantum leap when it comes to my understanding of the teachings, my interpretations. And so my core prerogative in learning manifestation and teaching manifestation was I wanted to know two things. I wanted to know how to completely eliminate variables when it comes to manifestation, and I also wanted to know how to make my life and how to teach you how to make your life a consistent flow of instant manifestations. Because if the law is the law, and we know that law of attraction is a law, it's consistent, there has to be a way for us to apply it so that we can get consistent results. So I wanted to know these two things. I feel that I have really achieved this in my life, and I feel that I understand manifestation and law of attraction so much better and so much more than ever before. So whether you're new to this channel or whether you're not, this video is going to be very helpful to you, and this is going to be part one of a 3-part series that I'm going to release. In this video, I'm going to clear up and clarify some false premises that I discovered when it comes to manifesting so that you can experience 100% efficacy in your manifestations. So we've been operating from some false premises when it comes to manifestation, and that is the reason why a lot of people are learning and attempting to apply and still getting very variable results. So there's 2 beliefs that we're going to cover here that are going to address these false premises that you guys have been, and we've all collectively been under these misunderstandings when it comes to law of attraction. It's not about the teachings themselves, it's about the way that they've been understood, and also the way that they've been understood by the people teaching them for the most part. The first false premise is most people believe that life is inherently imperfect and that you're trying to learn manifestation so that you can make your world perfect and your circumstances more ideal, and but you're coming from this idea, from this premise that things are imperfect and they need to be changed. Now, here's the problem with that. Is I know that that's like the reason why people look for manifesting and why they learn it and why they want to use it, but we know that you manifest according to your beliefs. So if you think that your life and you and everything, if you think it's all inherently flawed, then you're continuously coming from that premise, and that's what you're going to manifest. No matter what you do, you're still going to manifest that things are not ideal, they're not the way that you want them to be, and they need to be changed. And this is why we have a lot of people working very hard and applying a lot, and they still struggle a lot. If you only understood that your belief is what manifests, then you would understand this first false premise, that if you believe things are inherently flawed, if that's your driving force, then that's also the result that you're going to continue to get. If that's your philosophy about your belief and your philosophy about the world in general, or about your life in general, or the driving force behind why you're doing this to begin with. False premise number 2, and also I'm going to give you solutions and tell you what to do, so watch till the end of the video so that you understand and so that you can watch videos number 2 and 3 with that understanding. Okay, but belief number 2 is that you believe that you are manifesting something now. So you believe that you're implementing something, and if you implement it perfectly, that it will work, and that if you do it right, that then you will manifest the thing that you want. This is where you fall into the trap of self-judgment and self-deprecation and always feeling like you're imperfect and like if you could just get it right, then everything that you want would like happen, you know? So this is really a trap of depreciating the self, and you manifest according to your beliefs. So if you feel that you are a work in progress that needs to be perfected, you're going to keep manifesting that cycle of I need to be different, I need to be better. And this really plays with your emotions, but it also manifests accordingly, where you're going to keep finding the evidence of just how imperfect you are and just how much improvement that you need. So that makes manifesting very difficult. It's also based on a linear timeline, and we don't really want to support any beliefs that include time. So the belief that you're manifesting now and that if you could just get it right, that all would be right in the world or whatever, if you could just get it right, then you'd get it right. Well, it's perpetuating that linearity, and that's a limitation, but it also conflicts with what we know about manifesting, which is what? That it's already done. So if it's already done, that means that there's nothing to do, there's nothing for you to change, there's nothing for you to fix. So that's a completely different premise than the idea of, oh, if I can just get this right, if I can learn enough, if I can do enough, if I can be enough, if I can be perfect enough, if I can achieve this thing, then I'll be a master manifester and I'll be right in the world and all that stuff. Yeah, so we really need to eliminate this idea of time. So here's how you fix these beliefs. I'm going to give you a new philosophy that would be helpful for you to adopt if you would like to manifest the perfection of your life on an ongoing, consistent basis. All right, so first of all, this is just a philosophy, but this is actually a philosophy that goes along with everything that we know about manifesting and the healthy belief systems that we want to adopt about manifesting to make your manifesting job easier for you and more natural and automatic. Okay, so it's already done. That means that you're not manifesting anything right now because there is no time, right? There's no time, as in now compared to when. So there's no linearity, there's no time, you're not manifesting it now, it's already done. It's been done since the beginning of time. It's been done since the Big Bang of consciousness coming into existence, awareness coming into existence, the Big Bang of existence. Okay, so from that Big Bang, whenever everything started, however it started, that is when the perfection began. That is when everything was created. You're not manifesting anything new. It is already done and laid out for you, as in the universe has already laid out this red carpet just waiting for you to walk on it. That's it. It's already in place. Everything that you want is already there. You're not learning to manifest it now. You are learning to allow yourself to see the perfection of what already is. So if it's already there, it's just a matter of you being able to perceive and therefore receive that perfection. And then it's kind of like being in the right place at the right time. Like, imagine everything as puzzle pieces. It's like you learning to be in your right place as you move through life, so that you're looking in the right place, thinking the right thing, perceiving the right thing, and then you're kind of on that breadcrumb trail that reveals the treasure to you, the treasure of perfection that has already been there. So everything is already manifested, everything is already laid out perfectly for you. There's nothing for you to be or do or fix or change. It's already done and laid out in complete perfection. So I'm going to give you the new belief that you should reinforce within yourself in order to start actually believing and thinking this way, the new philosophy. And I'm also going to give you a practice that you can do to help you support this belief within yourself. This is something that I did with myself that was very, very helpful. And remember, the belief / affirmation that I'm going to give you, it's more than words, it's more than a phrase. It is a state, but I'm describing the state with words, okay? But we've all been in this place where we kind of know that, Abraham Hicks calls it the vortex, where you just know that everything is good and you know that everything is perfect and you just know all is well. And you're able to see that perfection. You're able to feel just divine and good and heavenly in that moment. I don't know, just a perfection vortexual moment. We've all been there. And so what I realized is that being in that place where you're conscious is characterized by the belief that all of my desires are being fulfilled. Now, you flicker like a flame in and out of that belief on different subjects and at different times. But every time that you're in the vortex or in nirvana or in zen or peaceful or serene or knowing that, just believing and knowing, essentially, and you could put different words on it, but I think these words are the best to describe it perfectly. All of my desires are being fulfilled. All of my desires are being fulfilled. That's not, I know it's, I know that I can have everything that I want. No, when you actually are believing this and you're in the state of believing it and knowing it and experiencing it, it's a real experience, it's a state. And the only way that I could really describe it is to say that it's a state, and that it's a state that we've all been in, and that when you're in that state, you know it, and it's super nice and divine, and you just, you know when you're there. Don't take this as simply an affirmation. You have to try to reach for that place that you know that you've been to before, that the place that Abraham calls the vortex. The exercise that I'm going to give you that is going to help you with this is this. It has to do with moving past projecting your automatic assumptions and judgments onto the screen of space and onto your creation. It has to do with being able to instead perceive and receive the perfection that's already there. So if you would like to implement that, then you could just ask at any moment, maybe you're having a negative thought. I do this whenever I'm maybe perceiving something that maybe is negative to me. So I would say, where is the perfection in this? That's the exercise. That's the whole exercise. What is perfect about this right now? Where is the perfection here? And maybe you don't know the answer right away. If you're doing this exercise, you'll be still enough for a moment to receive the answer. Not because you need the answer, you don't need the answer. Just being a clear answer mode space allows an answer to come. And if no answer comes, then you're just you can still be in that space of, well, all of my desires are being fulfilled. But you know what? If you're always asking, where's the perfection in this, in a receptive sense, then you're going to find that answers do come to you, and you're going to find so much more clarity, and that things make so much more sense, so much more often than ever before, and you will know why things are happening, and you will be able to see a positive purpose and a perfect purpose in it. You'll even be able to see things that you previously thought were not ideal. You'll finally be able to see how they're perfect and how they're exactly what you want. This is a true story. This will happen to you if you adopt this process. So I know that it sounds to some people really, really ridiculous that I'm telling you to believe that all of your desires are being fulfilled, when clearly in your reality you may be experiencing or interpreting circumstances that are not desirable to you. But again, this is the work when it comes to manifesting. There's this shift from one world to another, or from one belief system to another when it comes to manifesting. And this is why some people can study for years and years and years, and they don't really seem to make much progress, because you have to come from a premise of lack beliefs, period, in life, to a premise of abundant perfection beliefs about life in general, because your beliefs manifest. And you can't change your beliefs about the little things that you want to change your beliefs about, or relationship or money or job or whatever, if you can't change your overall foundational blanket beliefs that are affecting everything. So you have to have a philosophy that is going to manifest automatically for you in general in the way that you want. So to clarify, you are manifesting now. But in order to make manifestation work the way that you want to, you must believe that it is already done. That is the easiest way to manifest. What this is all leading up to is that basically you have to really get good at ignoring the circumstances. So that's what the next video is going to be about. So how do you ignore your circumstances? Apparently that's going to be a very important part of the series, and that's what the next video is going to be about. So if you would like some help implementing what I said in this video and you want to know a little bit more about how to ignore your circumstances, I am going to have the link to that video right here. And if it's premiering, just click set a reminder to watch, or if it's already premiered, then you can just watch it. Please like the video if you like the video, subscribe, and tell YouTube with your like and your subscription that this is an awesome video and more people should watch it. If you're interested in me and what I'm doing and what I have to offer, please join my group on Facebook. It is a members only exclusive group where I go live. It's a really good environment to help you manifest the things that you want, help you manifest more. It's just like that perfect environment that I dreamed up and that I created for you guys. So that link is going to be in a pinned comment below the video. I also have coaching, which you have to book ahead of time. And I am now planning trips for coaching workshops, and you can check that all out on my website. All of those links are below in the description. Here's the next video in the series. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
That was easy.